In the movie The Princess Bride, the character of Inigo Montoya demonstrates what it means to be honorable during conflict. Dictionary.com defines honor as honesty, fairness, or integrity in one's beliefs and actions. To this end, an honorable person is fair and has integrity, as does Inigo. In the specific instance of his sword fight with Westley, his integrity is based on the concept of bravery versus cowardice, as well as the idea of creating a challenge for himself in combat. While a fair fight is not the formula for many films, it is made possible in The Princess Bride because Inigo, while initially presented as an antagonist, eventually becomes a protagonist. As Westley, the main protagonist of the film, climbs up the cliffs of insanity, Inigo awaits him at the top. It is Inigo's objective to put an end to the hero's life, but Inigo will not do so the cowardly way. He offers Westley help to the top, claiming, "I hate waiting." Once Westley is at the top, Inigo waits for Westley to catch his breath before the fight begins. As a man of honor, he has spent his life preparing for a fair fight, studying fencing and dedicating himself to being the best. He feels so confident, he initiates the combat with his left hand, although he is not left-handed, claiming if he uses his right, it would be over too quickly. He and the audience is later surprised to find out his opponent has done the same thing. Inigo's character is in direct contrast to his nemesis, Count Rugen, the six-fingered man. While Inigo is brave, Rugen is a coward who picks on those who are weaker than him. Evidence for this is seen in the exposition Inigo gives to Westley. When Inigo was 10 years old, Rugen tried to cheat his father, Domingo Montoya, out of the money he owed him for making a sword. When Domingo defended himself, Rugen killed him. Inigo tried to defend his father, but the 10-year-old was no match for Rugen. Rugen scarred the boy's face, showing himself for the coward he is. Inigo spent years seeking revenge for his father's death, and when he finally met Rugen face to face, Rugen sicked his several guards on him rather than fighting him one-on-one in a fair fight. Once Inigo brought down the guards. He challenged Rugen, and Rugen ran away, only to ambush him later by throwing a knife at him from a distance.
Sorry, Father. I tried.
The differences between Inigo and Rugen make apparent what it means to be honorable. Inigo is driven by the love for his father and a desire for justice, while Rugen is a person who wields his power as a bully. The prevailing concept of justice is made clear in Inigo's final moments with Rugen, as he wounds Rugen in the same exact physical locations he had been wounded by Rugen. Inigo tells Rugen to offer him material things, and Rugen concedes. But that's not what Inigo wants. Inigo wants his father back. Inigo asks for his father back right before he stabs Rugen through the heart, the same death blow his father was dealt, and metaphorically, representational of Inigo's broken heart. Of course, Inigo realized killing Rugen would not bring back his father, but perhaps he felt it would lessen some of the pain and anger. In any case, after spending years seeking revenge, Inigo is left pondering about his future once Rugen is dead. Westley suggests he find a place for himself on a pirate ship, as the Dread Pirate Roberts, a position Westley had taken on and is willing to hand over to Inigo. The idea that such an honorable individual could find a place as a pirate captain indicates the author's belief that good versus evil is not a simple concept. Honor is something that lies within the individual and is not inherent in their position in life. Anyone can be honorable, and anyone can be cowardly. The choice is ours regardless of our jobs, our backgrounds, and the company we keep.